overdue. If you're lost in the blue, I'll reach like a comet to you. Again and again and I'll move. Galaxies open for you. Again and again and I'll light up the rocket and reach like a comet to you. Forget paying me back at all. Just swing that day, whether you fly or fall down. You're quite a view. If you're lost in the blue, I'll reach like a comet to you. Again and again and I'll move. Galaxies open for you. Again and again and I'll light up the rocket and reach like a comet to you. Come on, comet, comet. Come on, comet, comet. Come on, comet, comet. I'll reach like a comet to you. Come on, comet, comet. Come on, comet, comet. Come on, comet, comet. Bright as the midnight moon. If you're lost in the blue, I'll light up the rocket. Rocket on it and reach like a comet to you. Again and again and I'll move. Galaxies open for you. Again and again and I'll light up the rocket and reach like a comet to you. Again and again and I'll move. Galaxies open for you. Again and again and I'll light up the rocket and reach like a comet to you. You and I and me, the sky should do.
Alright, Anna. Then hit the mic. Alright, welcome back to the Dazed Backlog, where I play games. Cause I feel like it, I don't know. Anywho, oh, that's distracting. Alright, that's better. Anywho, welcome back. We're still playing Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. Hopefully we'll get pretty far today. I already have like 13 achievements, with the last one being the Ramen Gourmand one, making 10 Ichiwaku ramens. I haven't really started on playing the bonus content yet, but you know, that's gonna take a while anyhow. For now, we're still gonna be focusing in on the main storyline of the game and doing bonus missions as needed. last time, the game got 2 demerits and 2, haven't figured out what to call the positives yet, but 2 positive points in its side and 2 demerits on its side. Because they speeding up the focus on Sakura's development for wanting to improve. It also got a secondary plus because they made it walk. They had made it walk in a way it would walk in the story too, by making the mini games as a review and using Sakura as a way to do it. Really makes it easier to see how, or wanting to improve earlier on, or how the focus would affect the story, sort of pulling Naruto into review sessions, which would make it so that when he went off with the Jiraiya, he wouldn't have to focus on that, and you could see him come up with at least 1 or 2 power-ups instead of better base stats, you know? And the 2 demerits was that they took out the Land of Waves off. No, they put that in the filler, but you know, since this is the first game, and it would have fit better in the actual storyline. Would have got us 2 fights with Zabuza, would be nice, and Haku. And they took out the Forest of Death fights, which I know they put a race in, but you had to fight Orochimaru anyway, putting the sound 4. I guess they did learn the game, and they would have to come back for Sasuke's retrieval part of the game, unless they took that out too, and that'll be a demerit. Anywho, I know sound 4 didn't fight them in Forest of Death. It was the it was the sound that were actually, it was the little sound team. I guess they all died anyway, but still, you could have still used them. Their deaths were interesting. Though, I'm only gonna kill 2 of them in my little fanfic. How? I bet you can already guess who survives. And I already have the setup for why he survives, and it's gonna be awesome. Just you wait. It's gonna be a while before I get there, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Alright, it is time to continue. What's up? Let's pause the music for now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't think that mission's even loaded. Wait, no, I think it's inside a building I can't reach yet. Alright. Let the story continue. As the higher-ups chatter at Naruto's victory. Oh yeah, that Keeper fight was really, how do you say, underwhelming. They really like to dog on Kiba. Pun not intended. Anywho, I just gotta say, not very nice to Kiba in this game. But I guess that's the same through most of the adaptations. He even gets he even gets fatherized a lot in the manga. Poor Keeper. He deserves better. Tamer friends should always get better kit. But he's so much like Naruto that he has to be knocked down to make Naruto look good. Both the same distinguished hidden village family, the Hyuga clan, Hinata, the head family, and Neji of the branch family, both users of the Justifiers. Neji has always been the better Hyuga, and though it's not her fault, and I don't blame her for the bad decisions of the creator, gotta say, his death was the most useless and terribly handled. I know. Just a second. There was a few dropped frames, but it looks like it's working itself out. I think. Yeah, it's working itself out. The game application doesn't want to stay up when I press anything over there. So, you know, you're gonna go dark every time I have to fiddle with something. I'm Hinata this time round. I didn't actually read those conditions. Hope it's nothing too serious. Oh no. Dang. Goodness. Ah, why is this computer so much more competent? Hey, how do you? Uh-huh. Oh, I gotta figure out how to. Alright. Goodness. Ah, that's what that does. I'm out of little extras. Does Sonata not have an ultimate? Okay, did I meet the conditions? Oh, good. Why was his computer so much more competent? Goodness. Indeed. I have poisonous mushrooms. Oh, there's a treasure box. Oh, wow. There we go. One of the old treasure boxes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's Kakashi. Oh, his dialogue didn't change. What? That was weird. I wonder if I can change this music in the menu. Now it's for the treasure box. It's in the hospital. Treasure box. On to the next mission. Ah, it's time for Gawa and Lou. I must beat my Sandy boy. Oh no. Luckily versus Gawa, the brutal sand ninja from the village hidden in the sand. Wait a second. We skipped Sasuke's fight. What? You're not gonna let me fight as Sasuke? I'm not sure if that's a demerit or not, because that was a nothing fight, but still. I'll let it slide. The only thing we got from that fight is the chakra drain skill. I like the insinuation. I do like the insinuation. I do like the insinuation that the 8th gates use chakra. He's just facing the wall. Oh yeah, I like the insinuation that he is using chakra, because there's always this misconception that Lee can't use chakra whatsoever. My goodness, my goodness. Lee can use chakra a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's a guy that can't use chakra whatsoever. Lee was just bad at it. I know we dropped some frames again. Did we? Maybe. And he isn't. A treasure box. That's nice. Goodness. Lee's is gonna be a troublesome one to write for. Because while his antics are entertaining, the manner in which you have to write him is a bit different. He's similar to Sakura that way, that you can add a lot to his story without contradicting anything. But like, oh, oops. The problem is differentiating him from his sensei, because he's essentially or practically an exact copy, and Kishimoto didn't give him anything to differentiate himself because Sakura came before Tsunade, so she already had something going on before she was given a practically identical kit. It's one of the many reasons people dislike how essentially boring her fights can get, because they don't use, because Genjutsu got taken over by the Uchiha, not letting anyone else do it. Well, not letting anyone else be effective at using it. And essentially insinuating that, oh, there's a mission over there, that they would be able to dispel any genjutsu. Well, mostly. Well, he treated Itachi like that anyway. There they are. But if we focus in on the fact that it's Guy that has the chakra problem, and Lee just has, well, Lee has a chakra problem too, but it seems to be a control problem, like a worse form of what Naruto had going on. Oh, that's just rude. So I was thinking of using Lee to introduce a new branch of ninjutsu. Cause the gates is still physical in my little rewrite. It's just that the superhumanness comes from, I know, look what I've done to myself. But yeah. There we go. Let's point it the right way. That was rude. What was I saying? Ah, the gates are still chakra based, but it is the chakra that essentially unlocks the body's function limits. And chakra is what unlocks the body's limits. What else? Oh man, that happened again. So since like and the way the chakra unlocks the body's limits in a way that simple enhancements wouldn't, is that it essentially, we know about the nodes from the gentle fist and the eighth gates. So the nodes would be like those the irrigation system in what, in like a crop field. Each node is like one of those faucet things. What are they called? And the Hyuga essentially turning off the faucet for the chakra in that area. So the gates are like the main water lines that feed the tributaries, and limit how much chakra actually gets in that each node controls. What's the thing? Oh, it's that direction. And since Guy has practically no control of his chakra. He had an kind of sort of easier time opening the gates. in that uh since he had no fine control, his mind was how that worked. Since he had no fine control, he had no idea how the chocolate is supposed to move, so he wouldn't he wouldn't unconsciously he wouldn't unconsciously stop him from breaking the limiters that the gates keep in check. What? So it seems the gates is like something, and because of this idea for the gates, it wouldn't work for people like Sakura and Tsunade, who rely implicitly explicitly on fine control, which works out for them because their fine control keeps them from destroying their bodies in the process like the gates do. So we can treat them like opposite ends of the spectrum that can't meet because they're true opposites, like poles on a magnet and not complements like people tend to want them to be. Though by this same metric, that means that Naruto would actually be a pretty good fit for the gates in a way. But considering he has the nine tails, it might add to the destructive elements. I don't know. Food for thought. Food for thought. Though I think the first two, since they're mostly mental, I think most people could get those. It's when it's when they actually start affecting the body, like the third gate, that people would have trouble. What am I? So I think I'm gonna have all of Team Guy have at least one or two of the gates open. I know I said something about. I know Gentle Fist requires a bit of fine control, and Tintin pseudo puppetry would need fine control too. But as I said, the mental ones, I think, would just allow them to. Would just uh, it would be like having what's it? When you get those extra false staminas or hearts in The Legend of Zelda that disappear as soon as you use them and don't actually increase your capacity. I think that's how I'm going to treat the first two gates. The capacity the capacity of chakra you can use to enhance yourself. I'm over there again. Oh no. Oh, that's Sasuke. Is he by himself? He's by himself. And people like Guy and uh Lee would just use that that temporary extra capacity for further enhancing their body. But people who are not so deficient in their control would use it to get off a jutsu beyond their ability. So, like using Kakashi, for example, with the Force 2 gates, he'll be able to use the Sharingan far more easily. And using Kamui would tire him out, would only tire him as much as the Sharingan did before, making him more effective in the field. I talked to him. Go away. Oh, I missed one. I'm unsure if I will have Sakura or Tsunade even on one of the gates, because even with the added pool, it would still be messing up their fine control, which could like just mess up the whole business. And I'm pretty sure I already came up with a pretty good idea for having something similar enough to the first two gates for them anyway. Well, Tsunade doesn't need it, but Sakura would. And that also requires fine control, sort of like a precursor to the Byakugo seal that essentially trains them into figuring out how to make the proper foundations for the seal themselves. I know I didn't read that at all. Climb the tree. The preliminaries of the tuning exam is over. Now we have a little time before finals. Alright, now I have to try to train. But I can't find Kakashi Sensei anywhere. As I was wondering what to do, I met a strange old man named Jiraiya. I got to say, while I do enjoy the game a bit more than the anime, because I get to interact with it, it's well, the anime twisted context, the game is just missing it. Well, oh, it's always about trading. What would you rather have? Missing context or twisted content? We'll see at the end. Anyway, that'll be a demerit in the game's disfavor. I'm not counting how you win fights you should probably lose because that's not very fun for gameplay. So, this is a game. Anyways, then, let's get to the mission. We were talking about things. Oh, I got lucky. Oh, I missed it. Why did I slow down to pick up the scroll? Ah, no. There we go. 20 seconds. Yay! What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Did you know slugs can make poles? Well, not all slugs can do it, but they can do it. And so, I have decided that I will add chakra poles to the repertoire. It's not something Tsunade needs to use anymore, but it's perfect to give Sakura a bit of an edge. She won't get it. She won't get it until quite a bit later. Oh, there's an ingredient. Ah, that looked like it hot. How'd I get farther away? Okay. Well, the ingredient is closer. Chakra poles would be essentially what they sound like. A hardened, completely made out of chakra. They can't and they can't exist outside of the body. Not without some 20,000 steps. They can't exist without the body without some modifications. Anywho, but it's like a very small store of chakra. And the more chakra pores she can make, the more chakra will be at her disposal, but she'll have to break them. So each time she uses a pore, they break, and she would have to spend time making another one. It's a very preparation-oriented skill. The sound team was completely taken out. That's a shame. Even if they're like one-off characters, they had to put in interesting fights. And since they were sacrificed by Orochimaru for a technique, you also sort of essentially made his actions kind of less bad by not killing children. Should that be a demerit? I'll see later. Unless they come into the bonus content. Other way wise, it might be a demerit. In the right direction. How many scrolls do I have? I can get some things. On to the next mission. After Naruto accomplished his chakra control training, taught him the summoning jutsu. Have a summoning jutsu requires control of a vast amount of chakra. Who we fighting? Fighting Jiraiya. I guess it's more interesting to have him be fighting than thrown off a cliff. What? Ah, I know. That's not nice. Goodness. It's only fair that he gets ultimated too. But his did so much more damage. Hey, I got him. It's messed up. But no. I got him. Yay. I almost didn't fulfill that one, but it's all good. I was talking about something before this fight. I already told you about the chalk poles. Maybe Kiba could get the gates, because his fighting style relies on physicality too. And even if he doesn't get far, maybe just to the third one, it'll still give him an edge with his general fighting style. Because it is tearing and winding, so so he doesn't need much fine control. Oh, Jiraiya's playable now. Oh, I have 10% of the missions completed. Just getting squirrels. I could have just walked up. Anywho's. Any character with a dog deserves better than what Kiba was given. speaking of Kiba, I introduce lesser demonic creatures. You know, sort of, sort of like, sort of like if the tailed beast's presence would influence the creatures. Like I like to think that the sage creatures, like the frogs in them, were influenced by Kaguya. Kaguya is not very important, but she is the mother of chakra, so that's all you really need to know about her for this story. And so the sage creatures were influenced by Kaguya, who keeps her deity status, unlike the alienification of Boruto. And the sages are sort of people that took after her. And the demonic creatures are creatures will be like will be like yokai that were influenced by the tailed beasts. Cause since Hagoromo's essentially a demigod, he's gonna live a long time. And his actions will have waves, which created yokai, which sort of uprooted everybody, which will give the ninjas, they'll still have a job in eras of peace as what are they? As exterminators. Because those demonic creatures can get as strong as to rival the tailed beast they were influenced by. That's not what I wanted. Ah, I'm in the whole wrong direction. Oh, those are mission. Keeper. They're putting together a team made up of only Kunoichi to take on a mission. That'll probably be the mission the girls go on while they're doing the Sasuke retrieval arc. That's nice. Giving people something to do for more game content. Oh, this is the summoning. We're gonna fight a frog? Oh no. That sounds not nice. Oh, I get beetles? That's nice. Go through a master summoning jutsu. Yeah, I'm the coolest, but I can only get a little carried away. For an instant, got my boot to the guy I summoned. Doesn't listen to my commands at all. I am the master, believe it. I have no choice but to show him my power. You get ready for this. Hmm. How are you supposed to fight this? That's a lot. Yep. Ah, he tried to stab a child. It's rude. Oh, I got away from that. Nice. Why do you keep trying to stab a child? You should be ashamed of yourself. Alright. A quick time event. That's not nice. Not nice whatsoever. Get up. You keep stabbing children. What's wrong with you? Such violence. Oh no, no, I missed it with quick time. This isn't gonna end well. I gotta get the quick time. Got it that time. Using himself as a whip is something else. I know, I know. A shadow clone shield? Good job. Aren't toads slimy? His clothes are gonna get gross. What? Kakashi has moved. Oh, I completed the tuning exams. Ah, it's time for the leaf to get destroyed. Alright. Now show me the fruits of your training. Got a bad feeling, but could it be making a move to attack us? Alright, alright. Got some new voice lines. Village is very not out to get village, but well, not that easy to take out. So you keep your cool no matter what happens. Huh? Guess it makes sense. She's supposed to be hot, after all. Uncle's still there. Ah, they're together. That means everyone has moved. She knows the last one of my squad's still in it. I had a feeling that this would happen, but what I never imagined was that you'd still be in it. Oh, that's not nice. Why would you say that to my face? Never thought that you could manage. Chillhop's the only one from my team that made it to the finals. I guess that's how I expected it to turn out. He may not look like it, but he's a sharp one. Be careful if you ever have to face off with him. Team 7 is the only team that got 2 in the finals. Just showcasing what the fake bros can do together. Not exactly filming. Ooh, what's up there? Oh, that's Hinata. That's an interesting spot to be. Oh yeah, I still haven't done that mission, so... Oh, that means there should be people at the hospital. Like Hinata should be. If we don't get a fight with Itachi, I'm gonna be so sad. Like the Kakashi fight with him. Huh. What? That's interesting. Oh, I have an egg. Short whips? I need more clams. Alright. It's gonna take forever to find where they shoved people. Oh, gonna eat like a horse. I'm going to the tuning exam finals. Why did it have to turn out like this? One-on-one battles aren't my style anyway. Really, it's just a drag. Hmm. Well, it's no fun. Nobody's looking over here. I'm gonna go see what those bugs can get me. Oh, Shino's by his lonesome. The strong will survive and the weak will perish. And I'm a survivor, of course, because I'm one of the strong ones. I don't know if that's rude or not. Where's my buddies? Where'd they Gawa and them go? Where's Gawa? Oh, I get money for them. Hmm. I didn't think it would be this hard to find. No, I found Sakura. What's Sasuke? Sasuke would really have some interesting voice lines about now. Where'd he go? I don't know what Neji is either. Or Kiba. I didn't talk to Ino, but I know what she is. She won't move. Maybe some people are hanging around the hospital. Well, it looks like I'm just gonna have to carry on. We're going straight to Naruto versus Neju. Oh no, he got me good. I can get him. I can. Oh no, oh no. Dang it. I can do this. I can do this. That's just a. He just got a lucky hit, and that's all. That's all. That's all I can do. Oh, I got him. Ah, dear. Get him. Get him. I got him. I got stag beetles. Oh, there's a treasure box. Hmm. Let's see my mission. I haven't had to do any missions in a while. Do I get mission XP for missions I need mission XP for? It's weird. That suddenly explains why there's an empty spot in a lot of these places. That's what treasure boxes are supposed to be. Oh, Neji, how you doing? Uh, to be fair, Naruto's the one with the advantage in your fight. You just didn't have enough information on it. Do I have flowers? I do. So strong. Managed to salvage a jaw, but had a close shave. Indeed. I found. Now who's missing? Guy? I haven't talked to Kiba. I found the guy! Believe that Neji lost. I'm truly amazed by your enthusiasm. I too must strive to train. I. But that doesn't. I guess I had to fight him to have them load in. But that doesn't explain Kiba. Where'd he go? And where's Sasuke? What did they move him? Will he not load in until the Gala fight? Alright, time to fight Timawi. The next competitor looks really zoned out. Shikamaru, it's no time to start staring up at the clouds. You're up because she's really fired up. You gotta give it y'all. I wonder what Shikamaru's ultimate is. I know. Ah, nah. I flew straight into it. Does Shikamaru not have a proper ultimate? I finished Awaken. Oh, they took the ultimate jutsu away from me. That's so nice. I wanted to see his ultimate. Indeed. Timari is now playable. Get some treasure boxes. Does that mean Timari has loaded somewhere? Probably not. The end to Neji's story in this arc sucks in all kinds of ways. I get that you gotta make Naruto shine and whatnot. Kinda sorta anyway. But there's no way a fight helped anything with the situation at there's just no way that a fight would help the the very weird situation that Hugo had going on. And in the long term, it really shouldn't have helped Neji with his fixation on fate and what you can and can't do with your life. Cause quite frankly, with what happens for Naruto later, a lot of what Neji says is right in not exactly how he intended it. But like the broad strokes, oh, there's Sasuke. What you doing over here? I wonder what she's up to. I'll get to the bottom of this, alright? Now we're still missing Kiba. Why are we still missing Kiba? Where'd he go? Oh, so many things to write. I think I'll start this fight for the next stream. So that'll be all for today. Gotta say, I want to say that the game is a better adaptation, but really, it's not a very good adaptation. It's more so it just directs better idea. It just directs some better outcomes than the anime at this point. I now have 32% of all the achievements, at least. At the moment, as like understanding the story, it's not a very good adaptation. But ideas for a better story, most definitely. So I almost wish the game came out first, so that the anime would get more backlash for what it's done. Anywho's, thank you for tuning in for this backlog if you are here.